So today I got a really good beer from an old friend of mine's, Carlos, also known as Pachango. Uh, this is gonna be a beer review, obviously. Uh, it's of a company called Lawrence Fine Liquor, but I think they're also known as the Two Roads Brewery in State Foot. Uh, I think it's Connecticut. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll leave a link to the review. But I do like the design of the glass. The pint size of IPA. Sip of Sunshine. I don't know if I said that. And it's 8% per volume. So it's just a regular IPA. It's not anything too crazy, right? I've had this already twice for preparing for this review, so I'm a, this is the second take. Just letting you guys know. Oh, it's kind of hard to open. Sorry, been in the fridge for a little bit, and I got no nails. So I'm gonna use this glass right here. It's a sports-related glass. It's the coolest glass I own at the moment. So definitely gonna drink it in this. And I'm not a huge fan of college sports, but I tend to watch a lot of college football. I enjoy watching that. Um, but here we go. My team is the Ohio State Buckeyes, but I don't have a glass of the Buckeyes yet. So that is a decent pour, but I probably left a little too much head here. But it looks really good. Really smell this. It's been in the fridge for a couple of days, so hopefully I would add flavor to it from the last two times I've had it. It's definitely has a grapefruit smell to it. Uh, Very good looking head right there, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see it. And the color of the IPA is pretty much a yellowish tint. Just looking like apple juice pretty much to me in that. If you want to describe it into if it looks like anything. So I haven't even done any real research on this beer. I'm just going off of what I see on the can. Cheers to Carlos. Thank you. I really appreciate this. It's hard to get good beers sometimes, and it's expensive as well. So thank you very much, man. I appreciate this. So, and everyone else out there that wants to send me beer, let me know. I'll review it for you. It definitely tastes better now that it's been in the fridge for several days. Probably like 3 days. Um, Definitely, you feel the grape flavor. It's definitely a beer that gives you that piney, grape fruit like palate on your tongue. Probably towards the middle of you drink taking a sip. But it is pretty bitter, which I like. I'm a hophead anyway, so it's maybe I'm gonna judge it. I don't know, be a little biased probably. But I do like the name Sip of Sunshine, very creative name, and I do like the design, like I said before. So let me just show you that again. The design of the can is pretty trippy. I wonder we're taking some kind of hallucination. I haven't read the canon. I don't want to because it's a very long story, and I'd rather you guys go to the website and just check it out yourself. If you have tasted any other beer from this company, let me know, or post your video link on the bottom so I can see it like more easier or something, or just comment that you've done a video or something like that. So this is really dry. It's like a drier taste, and usually you get this more of a flavor from the West Coast IPAs, but it's pretty surprising. You get a little of that hint of similarity. It's definitely interesting. You really have to grow a palate to drink these beers. I know people that already drink IPAs. They know that already. But just if anyone else that hasn't tried it before wants to try it, then it's something you have to sort of get used to. So I was watching the Nationals and Texas, and that game was pretty tight. That was a pretty tight game. And I was also watching another game yesterday. I watched the Cubs game on today's Saturday, so I watched it on Friday, the Cubs game on the MLB Network. Loving the baseball season. It's a really good baseball season right now. I think this is some of the best baseball I've seen in a long time. So I'm enjoying the baseball season. I did see some of the finals too. I was watching the finals, but we'll see. I mean, I'm pretty surprised at what how the games have turned out, but it's a very entertaining time right now for a sports fan. So my last take was a little shorter, I think. So I don't want to guzzle this. I want to actually enjoy it. So hopefully you don't mind a long video. So, and I don't think I can record any footage or sound. I'm not sure if that's frowned upon by the MLB network. So that's why I kind of turned on the TV. But I'm still actually technically watching it. Oh man. I enjoy this beer. It does have a slight, besides the grapefruit, there's a slight citrus taste to it also, which is interesting. Well, I mean, grapefruit is, I'm not saying it isn't, but it's a slight different taste. Like you get a little of that orange, or yeah, I think orange, a little of that zesty taste. But it's definitely strong. It's one of the strongest IPAs I've seen. I can't remember off the top of the head which, excuse me, is the other ones, but this is probably one of the ones I've had that surprisingly is that high in alcohol per volume. But it's definitely a beer that you want to probably like drink like water afterwards. Just a little, just to cleanse your palate, you know. Or drink a different beer, a different style of beer, you know, then it's pretty good. I like IPAs generally, so Sorry if I'm my lack of attention just because I'm watching the certain highlights on the TV right now. But I think I'm gonna give it a 7. Uh, I would try more IPAs and see how they fare, but on the IPA level, it's definitely a solid 7. You know, it's something you would have to get used to for sure if you haven't tried IPAs. Pretty strong. I feel it now, just drinking it. It's definitely something that sneaks up on you. So probably like 2 of these, you'll be really sipping some really sunshines. Or I mean, it depends on your weight, I guess. You know, you could drink 3 of them and probably start feeling it. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm trying to do more beer reviews. He sent me a couple of different ones, and it's time to do a few of them at least. I probably will even do the cheap beer series and stuff like that. I am thinking about it, and I mean, yeah, I always get my hands on cheap beer, so it's no biggie. I can do those reviews as well. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs it up, share it if you can, and if you haven't, please subscribe. Carlos, leave a comment. Thank you, man. Thank you again. Swear, Simple Sunshine. As you guys may know, this is the second take. If you want to see the first take, I might release it, but it's got to be an interest, or I might just delete it, depending on what video comes out first or looks better to me. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks again, Carlos. You're the man. See me later for future videos on his beers that he sent me. Okay, thank you.